Yesterday was standard, today is modern.
Is small kid too old?
Day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2-headed giant.
Day 200.
This is.
Oh yeah, we have to wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I get the Liliana. You get the. I forgot what. Tamio. Well, I have 2 tips. Oh no, you have the werewolf.
Pretty sure like 90% of the
the Tamio. Oh, we. Alright, first in this draw.
Organize by color. It's gonna be easiest.
Yo, Silver Fur is pretty good, man.
That's not bad.
Silver Fur, man.
Village Messenger is good too.
Silver Fur. I think it's like
Okay, removal.
yeah. Silver Fur 4 bucks.
Royal Island. And I got a small one.
Oh, Bruno.
Crazy. Now all you need is
Oh, I got 2 rare.
1 Gisela.
I got Sacrificial Soul.
Kate, you're not gonna believe this.
What? Dun 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 dun.
Lucky us.
Look, we're the couple that's made in heaven.
Alright, so someone's playing white again.
You know, if you actually do this, and then they're like, remove.
I got a boil save.
That's pretty decent. That's pretty cool. The red. Oh, you know, red is actually the rare one.
Oh, there's some. Yeah, I got a boil save. Nice.
Hey, really crazy lucky.
2-headed giants, man.
All we need to do is actually win a game now.
Too bad Brua and Gisela is not that.
Looks like I'm making
What? I need that card. What? Ryan just pulled it. Oh, I just got a lame land. I don't think land doesn't really do much in limited.
There's looting in there, so you can play madness with it.
Ishkana. Soul Reaper. Alright, let's do it. Liliana. Nah. But I think this is actually pretty decent. Sigardas Aid.
Oh, I got a cripple right there.
Did you pull any thermal alchemists?
I didn't look at the com.
Okay.
Hold on this.
That's each player though on the pencil, right? Yes. So it's everything.
Unfortunately, I have not.
Wow.
But then both of us have to
What
be
am
a
I gonna
10,
play then?
Which is super square. Like they have to be a 10 and we have to be a 10. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. Ooh, Angel Token? Angel Token.
Got me excited.
Could be good though.
Yo, Angel Token is like real good. Alright. Well, I guess anything cool for you?
Any cool pulls? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I gave you the
green
angel,
is really strong.
and then we got the Ishkana, which is really good.
You gotta go for black. Some person have to go black green.
Black is reasonably strong.
Because Ishkana has the black thing and it's really good.
That's true.
Did you get
And then white is really strong. And also for the green, I got the silver fur and that's pretty strong and pretty good.
And then if you look at white, like we have flying, that's pretty good, even though it's defender. Standard bearer is a tap down.
Maybe like white human, sorcery.
Yeah, so I did really good in green.
More flying.
Alright, well, we can...
More flying, tap, and then I got that guy.
You know, this guy's actually pretty decent as well.
Yeah, I think definitely, like, there's a white deck in here.
Alright, well, we'll make a deck and a better deck than yesterday.
Keep in mind, Kate, first off, this guy multiplies the effects.
Yeah.
And then Gisela has the vigilance, lifelink, and flying.
Alright, well, I'm excited to make a deck. Let's make a deck. I have assembled my deck.
I think
today is a lot
would
better.
be a good day.
So this is my bomb, John Yard Behemoth. and has the emerge, and it is 5/7. But I have Bruna, like these are kind of big-ish creatures, and then they are I think 10 of them are flying, 5 of them are not. But I also have
for you.
this guy, Odric, that's really good.
So what do you think of mine?
Enchantment, sorcery, a lot of instance that kind of like a little bit of a cancel. How about you, Ryan?
So the theme of my deck is basically that
Green black.
it's green black. I've got some big beaters, but mostly I've got removal handled so that if Kate can get stuff that sticks onto the board, then we can just ping them down. But if anything ever gets through, then we're in a really good spot. It's got like a light delirium theme as well, because if you have delirium, this comes out with some spiders that have reach.
Yeah.
But mostly it's all about removal on my side.
The silver fur is real good, man. It has trample, 3-drop, 3/3, 2/2.
Yeah, I didn't take a strong wolf theme though. Because I didn't have
That many
too many
wolves.
wolves, but I still think 3 mana 2/2. I mean, trample kind of sucks, but on a 2/2. But what I'm hoping is that I'll be able to emerge, like similar to your Drown Yard Behemoth. I'll be able to emerge, sacrifice a creature, and then have it synergize with
We're supposed to
Bloodbriar,
touch each other's cards though.
and then start buffing this up. Like I want us to have a lot of threats that they want to remove.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no death touch though.
No death touch,
No
but
death touch.
flying I think is one of the most annoying to deal
Yeah.
with. And if you can, the fact that you have that Odric combined with so many creatures that can spread the abilities is pretty disgusting. I mean, we should read that just in case it ever happens, right?
Flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink. Your opponent cannot cast spell with converted mana 3 or less. 9/10.
You need like one super sleeve.
If this happens, I would laugh.
Just drop.
No, like if it actually like merged, I'll be like, what?
The first time I've ever seen it happen in the live environment.
Probably never will happen, but whatever, it's cool. I'm gonna sleeve mine as well.
Check it out. Stylish.
Oh, hallelujah, sleeves.
Sleeves that see-through?
Alright, I'm gonna go sleep now. See you guys!
Oh yeah.
Hello, welcome back. It's about, I would say, 11 p.m. or 10:30-ish time. So we got back home and I want to tell you the result. And the result is in this box. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And guess what? We have one. That looks not good. But, oh, 100 and another 100. Ta-da! So in Two-Headed Giant, if you win, instead of 110 points, you get 110 points each. So in total, we got 220 picks. That's about 22 booster packs that we can trade with the ones that are in rotation with the standard, and it's a pretty cool coupon. It's a nice hashtag GP Portland. No idea why they put hashtag there. Like, oh, there's like a hair on the table. Like, do you expect me to hashtag this on Twitter? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Both sided. It's pretty cool. So that really shows that we did quite okay today. We went 2 wins, 1 lost, and 1 draw. So first we played with a father and a daughter, but then the father, he actually played Magic since, I don't know, ever since maybe Alpha, because he was wearing a t-shirt that he went to Paris for like a GP that happened in 2002. So he's a very skilled player, and his daughter was kind of playing a white-red deck, and that he was mostly controlling her cards. So in a way, you know, still it is tough for a person to manage 2 cards or 2 decks. Still, we lost to them because I think we made mistakes on our parts. But on the second round, we won. And the third round, it was another father and a daughter, but they were taking at least 10 to 15 minutes per turn. And so we end up with draw. But if they were able to play faster, I think we would have won. But I think it's really hard to play faster with a kid. So I don't really blame them. In the last match, we won. So the score went 2-1-1. So we got 110 each. I'm quite really happy with that result. Tomorrow, I'm planning to get a quickfire standard in the morning, and 2 p.m. get a two-headed giant 36-pack booster packs between 2 people. And for today's pool, oh, by the way, I got angel token. I thought it was really nice. Like, it's a very nice looking angel token. So I'm quite happy with this angel token. So I will show you. These are the, I guess, cards that we got. That's my deck. Oh, it must got shuffled while I was in the backpack. Alright, I think, and this is Ryan's deck. I think I showed my deck before I paused the video, but since it's, for me, it's been a while. So I am going to kind of go through quickly. Mostly my deck was focusing on flying, and that really got us the win most of the times. I think the one time that we won that happened really cool was that we had this card, Lifelink, and we had a, I believe, a flying card. I'm pretty sure it was just a random flying card. Let's just get a random flying card. Random flying card, here it is. Oh, there it is. And we also had this guy as well. But what made us win in round 2 was the card is not showing. Da, 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 da. Oh, and then we also got Hallelujah sleeve. I totally recommend this sleeve. It's hard to like scratch it. I thought it was kind of like one that's kind of, when you touch it, it's not soft, rather you kind of feel the pattern a bit, so it's easier to shuffle. Actually, this is really smooth. There's no pattern to it on the back, but the shuffles is quite nice, and I really like it when the inner side of the sleeve is see-through, like very clear instead of matte. This is it. So this card got us the win in the second round. It's Audric, Lunark, Marshall. So at the beginning of each combat, creature you control gains first strike until end of turn. If a creature you control has a first strike, the same is true for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, skull, trample, and vigilance. So in a card like this, basically made this guy lifelink, everything lifelink. Since I had 2 flying, everything flying. Defender didn't matter. There's no defender in the list, so it didn't make it everyone the defender, thankfully. So I just swing and I get like 8 HP. I'm just like, sweet. And then the last round, which we thought we were gonna lose, I was able to get this guy out. Drownyard Behemoth, 5/7, Flash, Emerge, and when it's out on the battlefield for that turn, it is hexproof, so it is 5/7. And you would think, so what I had was that I had this flying guy, and surprisingly, it had a combo wombo. First, I swing 3 damage in the air. They usually take it. Not many flying, defender, so they take 3 damage. And then on their turn, when they think, oh, she's tapped out, so I can attack, and then the attack will go through. So they will attack, and I would sacrifice this for a merge, and that will grant me a 4 free floating mana. So I will be paying 4 to cast this guy out with an island, and I did, and then like bam, and then they're like, well, 5/7, and I'm like, and I block with this guy, and then they're like, and then also the power is quite strong, so usually it kills them. And they got a Jade, the Jade from, I think, Innistrad, and they had a Jade, and then, or Jace, and then I'm like, oh no, we gotta kill it. So I had this card, which was really, really good, Ghostly Wings. Despite it's a common, for 2 mana drop, I get to enchant a creature for it get to +1/+1 and flying, and if I discard a card, I can return the enchanted creature to owner's hand. So I enchanted this, Pachum, becomes 6/8 flying, and then I swung to Jace and took 6 damage, and Jace died automatic, like instantly. And it was just flying 6/8 creature, and I always had 1 card in my hand, so if they were going to target this to get it destroyed, I would always discard a card and return this creature onto my hand so that I never lose it, although I will lose the flying enchantment. So I think I had a really good hand. And when the combo that I was talking about, when you sacrifice this guy to cast this for the emerge cost, I can pay this mana here, 2 mana, 1 is just neutral, 1 is island, and discard 2 cards, and he comes back tapped into the battlefield with the discarding 2 cards. So in a way, you would think like, oh, that's expensive for limited. It really enables 3/1 flying and 5/7 big monster to be on the battlefield without really losing that much. Yeah, I really enjoyed my deck, and you saw when we made the deck that I would never be able to pull off the merge, I guess. These 2 cards, where is it? Oh, Gisela is what's here. So yeah, I was never be able to pull the transformation on these 2 Angel Horror, although it was really crazy that we pulled another Gisela in limited. Shadow, there you go. And then basically have a super big 9/10 creature with, what did it have? It had
Vigilance, Lifelink,
First Strike.
and maybe First Strike too.
I think so.
Basically, like if they meld, you win.
Well, unless they have a removal.
Yeah.
Then we're pooped. Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, 9/10. And your opponent cannot cast spell with converted mana cost 3 or less. So, it's a pretty dang sweet card. But unfortunately, despite we did pull these 2 together in a limited pool, we were never be able to make it into 9/10. But still, it was pretty cool. If we were able to do that, I think people would be like, calm on. But like, I had a lot of flying creatures that really enabled us to win. If it wasn't for flying, I think we would have had a lot harder time. So yeah, and I think for Ryan's deck it was just a wolf black green wolf deck.
Basically, I played a ton of removal.
Like this was really good. The grotesque mutation and like this was alright, but I think you know you just want to put out creature basically, like the werewolf horror. This was out as well, 6/4. But usually what happens is that when there's a 6/4 creature out, people want to get rid of 6/4 creature than the flying 2/2 creature because they think like, oh, that's 3 times stronger than the flying one, so I want to get rid of that. Where flying, you gotta have reach or flying to block it. So in a way, it does take longer, more turn to kill the players, but it does have the leeway of getting that advantage. So yeah, I think in a way our shuffle was so good that we kind of played almost every card. I don't think Ryan ever played the
Is this the spider?
Scare deck, Supplicant.
Oh yeah, I played it yesterday.
Yeah, but this deck was from today. So the Silver Partisan, it was, I told Ryan, I was like, this is really good, you gotta make the wolf deck. And then he's like, alright, and he did. And then it was this card, and it was a token, 2/2 token wolf, and this card. And then the opponent is like, okay, I'm gonna block the 2/2 token. And then Ryan's like, you sure? And they're like, oh, what? And then they were just like thinking about it. And then it's like, maybe we want to block this guy. And then Ryan was explaining, well, this creature got enchanted, so it has like 2/6, and despite it's a defender, since it has like 2 in power, it will kill this and blah blah. And they're like, oh, okay, then we'll block this guy. And so the token survived, and this guy died, and I'm just like, Ryan, come on, why are you giving them a help?
Your husband's a nice guy.
No, see, that shows he is not a great Magic player. And we actually pulled another Ishkana, which is awesome.
We would have gotten to play it if our third round didn't take 90 minutes to get to turn 4.
Yes, and on top of that, I think Ryan was waiting for Delirium, so that when it comes out, if we put 3 1/2 green spider token onto that has reach onto the battlefield. So Ryan was waiting for that, but they were taking a long time per turn. But still, another Ishkana. Oh, you know, I welcome you. I welcome thee, I say. But yeah, this was Ryan's deck. Basically scare them with like creatures that looks kind of big, and then waste their removal onto Ryan instead of my flying guys. And my flying guys basically take their health off.
Kate hits them for 3 in the air like 8 times in a row.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, snap. So yeah, that was our day 2 two-headed giant. Tomorrow is our last day in GP. I'm planning to have a 10 o'clock quick fire standard and 2 p.m. two-headed giant. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I want to get more the ticks, so that if we do get more ticks, the good part of it is that we might be able to get some kind of like limited event items that they have, if they still have it, I guess. And if not, I think we'll get like Innistrad box or something like that, because the newest one is not as good, sad to say. And also for Portland Grand Prix or GP, I got confused. In Vancouver, you had to buy, I believe you had to buy the entrance ticket in order to go into GP and play, but at the same time most of them were free or a lot cheaper. But here, apparently going into GP is free, and the ticket that you buy online is just the GP. So if you don't want to play in GP, then you don't need to buy the $70 entrance fee. And I didn't know that, so we bought 2 of the $70 entrance fee, and I guess we got the promo foil, and it's a Stoneforge Mystic that is promo foil, which is actually really good. And we got 2-player playmat of the Grand Prix Portland. It's just like human vampires and Soren, kind of like, it's, you know, those horror creatures are not cool. Is the playmat, I'm not 100% fan of this playmat. It's alright, it's not that bad, but I think Vancouver GP playmat was 100 times better, and the prices were better and kind of ran a little bit more in organized fashion, but still having fun, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow's last day. And hopefully we win more, because I like winning.
It's true.
And yeah.
Tomorrow we should find another couple and then like all play with their weakest player in the same pool as the 2 of us. And then you can play with the strongest player.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure though?
Yes.
Because we split the prize anyway.
It's alright.
Are you sure though?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching the vlog. Having fun making one anyway. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Peace.